Big dogs, what mission have I chosen today? Let's restore some rusty bits from the engine bay. Yeah, so stick with me with this one. It's going to be the sort of mounting brackets for the radiator, and then hopefully get off the battery tie down. So that should be pretty cool. Get them off, get them sanded a little bit, chuck them in some rust remover, and we laugh and get them all sprayed up, put them back on. Should be nice. We'll just try and do bracket by bracket, slowly but surely. We'll have the engine bay done, and this is, yeah, part one of the restoration of the beast. Oh, it's going to be a monster. It's going to look sick. We still everyday drive it. You know how we roll. We don't just leave it in the garage. With big dogs. So stick with me and let's enjoy. Okay, big dogs, let's get to it. Okay. Right. Guess what we're going to do. There's this little dirty bugger. Take that off. Hopefully do the bolt and that. Oh, look at that rust. Crusty. And then this puppy dog right here. So we'll fix all that up. So what have we still got? Yeah, so hopefully I can get the, you can't really see because of the shadow demon shit that's going on here right now. So yeah, I want to do them, and it's going to be one of those with this radiator. I bet you probably is a mission to, you know, get the radiator out. Normally if you loosen that, it probably still doesn't come out, but my luck, I'll unscrew that and the thing will just fall out and there'll be leaks everywhere. But we don't care about leaks. Just don't want to break that radiator. Don't want to have to buy another one. Looks in pretty good nick. What am I doing? I want to do that bracket one of the days. The bracket down there. There's still a few to do. So let's get this tripod set up and get unscrewing. Okay, so let's do this then. We've got this on record. Nagasaki. Motherfucking. Let's go lefty loosey righty tighty up in this bitch. Holy shit. That's nice and crusted on there. My dog. Yes, we get all this bit off. So I don't like to work out like this, you know, because I'm bending over here, I'm exposing the crack, dealing crack over here, and people are probably checking this booty out, getting all excited and shit. Oh, that radiator, that be wobbling. That be wobbling, bruh. Does this pull out or am I gonna break this shit? Give me a sec. Let's not lose that, huh? Oh shit. Oh my. You know. Got it out, dogs. But see this crusty, rusty shit underneath here? That is what, that's, you know what, that pisses me off. You know, it's better to be pissed off than pissed on. That's what I say. Dust off this other one. Is this gonna, oh shit. That's gonna hit the deck. I can just feel it. We might have to abort this. I might be screwing this back in as quickly as I took it out. It's windy as it. Oh, it's windy as all sorts of hell, superstars. Apologies. I'm not going to be proud of myself if this hits the floor. I'll be honest with you guys. Oh, please don't blow over a radiator, please. Stay in one place. Now guys, how do I get the rust out of that there? That is the question of the day. Oh, hot diggity dog. I did not know how to do that. That is going to be a mission and a half. That might be a revisit at a later date. Sand that away and then spray it. When I'm better at spraying, rattle can style, I think I'll attack that, but for now I might put some like rust removal gel or something on there. No rust reform or anything. I need to try and remove as much surface stuff as I can. Get all the rest off of these, and then put some copper C's and stuff, just so that when I screw it back in, it doesn't stick onto there. I mean, I'll probably have to do these bolts again, to be fair. But anyways, we got them off. Here we go, brackets all off. Rusty. They'll come out nice though, I bet. Okay, so now let's hit this with a little 10mm. Little lefty loosey righty tighty. So pop this bugger off of here. To be fair, superstars, I don't think I'm going to put you guys through the torture of me unscrewing these, because the thread on these is next level. So yeah, let me not torture you guys with that, but you get the premise. We'll pop this off, hopefully take these 2 pins out the side, we'll get them off as well, get them all nice and cleaned up. It's going to be spick and span, gangsters, spick and span. Okay, so big dogs, what we're going to do here is, you can put these bits into this evapor stuff with rubber. It's okay with rubber, but what I'll do is I will still put it in to get the surface rust that's just sitting on you off, but I'll remove it so that the stuff can get to everything, the evapor rust. And what you can do is, what I will do is probably use my die grinder to knock off some of the heavier stuff, maybe get a bit of a smoother finish, and then leave it in here. This is quite thick, quite chunky, crusty bits everywhere. So these will all be cleaned up, so I'll get all that rust out of the threads and stuff. But yeah, hopefully I can get some good shots of this, and we'll see how nice it comes out. There we go. That's pretty bad. Sorry guys, got my safety glasses on. You don't need to pray for me. I'm alright here. Big dog's all good. Big dog's all gravy. There's a pretty rusty road. Let's not be silly right now. Some crusty nuts. Nobody likes crusty nuts. And these are just shaggoed. So yeah, so hit that with a bit of degreaser. And then yeah, we'll leave them in some of the jungle juice. Okay, so I'm only going to show you superstars a quick blast on this, because it makes one hell of a mess. I'm going to go do it outside. Okay, big dogs, and it flicks all over the place. And you know I like my camera. Okay, so you see all that? See all that goodness? All that crustiness? Okay, just a quick example. Can you even see? Hello? Hello? Can you see that silver? That silver that shine. See that shine? Well, yeah, so that's just knocked off most of that surface rust. So I'm going to go do that to, you know, pretty much everywhere. And go and make that mess outside. And then I'll leave it in the rust stuff. It's still going to take its time. So you know, to eat through. I'm still gonna leave it for 24 hours, but at least this will just allow it to knock off the crusty stuff on the top and get to the bits that are dirty, the deep bits that are etched into the metal. Okay, so leave me to the superstars. Let me get my sand on. Okay, big dog's got my sand on. Beautiful. Hook me up. It's so easy to remove the rest and stuff with one of these little die grinders. They're amazing. So yeah, so that was nice, and this is the thing. So I knocked off, as you can see, I've knocked off quite a bit of the surface rust. It's all about the preparation, really, in the beginning. Look, what'll happen is if you put this stuff into these like rust removers, what can happen is you don't knock off some of the thicker stuff in the top. It won't get through it, so. It just takes so long for it, it takes so long for it to react and to dig deep through the other surface rust, like through the big flaky rust on the top. And then, yeah, your 24 hours becomes 2 days and all that kind of stuff. So I try and knock off as much as I can, but in these gaps I can't even get that grinder to it. So I hit that with a little bit of sandpaper to just try and knock off a bit more. And yeah, but look, so that's what it looks like now. And it'll go into this rust remover. It's this evapor rust, and it'll all be gone. But you can use, I've got some things a little bit more hardcore, which I also prefer to use, a little bit like faster acting stuff, and that'll rip off the paint and everything too. But if you got any sort of finish on the metal, that I think Genelite or something, rust remover, it's very fast acting, very strong, but like I say, removes everything. So yeah, so we'll see how these things come out, and yeah, we'll revisit this in a couple of days. I'm trying to show you guys a little bit better. Yeah, this is before it all goes in. you can see I try my best to get in there. Some of those bends I can't get into properly, but we'll see what this rust remover does. I'm in no rush to get this done. Let's hope my radiator doesn't fall on the floor over in the driveway, because I'll be regretting that. Yeah, so we'll leave this in. It takes a while, like I say. This one's not the fast acting one. But yeah, let's leave it in and we'll revisit, guys, and we'll get this painted up and it's gonna look sweet. Okay, so try and show you guys, well, I won't try, I will show you how this all came out. Okay, so this is pretty much, yeah, all the rust's removed. There's a little bit of paint in that left there, but that's been keyed and stuff, so the primer and the new paint should stick to it. So yeah, so there. Pretty cool, huh? No rust there, as we do. These came out pretty nice as well. Check, they still kept their sort of galvanized look. That's pretty cool. Nothing left in the threads. That thread there is a little bit damaged because the rust had eaten it away a bit. I'll try and show you if I can show you the pitting on some of them. But as you can see, they're also all nice and clean. I don't want to get my hand in the way. That's the same. All the rust gone. These came out nice too. All the rust's off of them. Nicely cleaned up. Where's one of the bolts are bad? Yeah, you can see that maybe. See, like how it's sort of damaged, all that pitting in those holes, that's where the rust had been in. One of these nuts are pretty bad too, but they've come out really, really nice. No rust left on anything here. So now we get some primer on it, and then we'll get it painted. Okay, so we've got the parts hanging. Ignore the rusty ramps underneath if I get those in shot. Those were one of those, oh, would you like a set of ramps? I said, oh, I don't really want any if they're like rusty and stuff. And yeah, nah, they're not that bad. God damn it, that is bad. But anyways, I might fix those up, do a little video. Probably use more rust remover than I would, you know, than a new set of ramps would cost. But anything for a video, you know. Superstars, I went for the graphene anti-corrosion primer. It's got sold for a dummy. Let's see if it does anything. I mean, I've done all the rust and stuff off of it anyway. You could use like a rust converter on this too, just in case you think you've missed a spot or something. Let's just do a little test patch on the old wall. Oh loud. Okay, let me spray this up a little bit. And then yeah, join me for the ride. Obviously I'm not going to show you guys too much of this because I do not exactly want to spray the camera lens, but which one do you guys want to see first? Let's see. So that's pretty much what we're going to be doing. It goes on quite thick, so yeah, not too much. I'm not going to put too many, yeah, I'm not going to do too many passes on that. And yeah, let me keep going, guys, and I'll join you back when it's done. Okay, so all primed up. And I'll leave that to dry. Hello, come on, let's focus. Doesn't like that brick wall in the back. You know. So we'll come back to that and we'll hit it with some black paint later. Okay, superstars, what do we got here? So we're going to go with same theme. We're just going to stick with the diamond black. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go a little light coat. Yeah, we're just going to hit a little base coat quick because the primer's all dried up. So yeah, oops, let's try and get some focus on here. Okay, we guys get the premise. Let me quickly go through this, do both sides, and then yeah, I'll put a couple more coats on. And I'll show you guys what it looks like before I put the clear on. Okay, so what we're on here now is, so the one base coat, two normal coat, you know, two proper coats. And we'll put some clear coat over to give it that shine. Okay, so now we got our clear coat. This one we just want to put on quite a few coats, but we're just going to go, yeah, nice and thin. Nice and thin, multiple times. Yeah, put about 3 or 4 coats of this on. So leave me to it, and I'll show you what that looks like when it's done. try and show you guys how nice this looks. Yeah, I don't know if it's coming too nice on the camera, to be honest. Can't move the light around. Pretty cool, huh? So we'll see what it looks like on the car though. They're all done, clear coated. Okay, so big dogs. It's all done. Look how nice that's come out. Cool, huh? Try and see if I can... You can't really see the flake in it, but maybe if I try. See that? It's pretty cool, huh? Much better than before. Obviously no rust left on there. So this is what it looks like now. We'll get these bits installed, mate. Pop these bungs back in. So there we go, as you can see, no rust around the edge of these, is all gone. This is just that Castrol, that chain loop that I put on. And same with these, look how good they are. Pretty much all brand new. They're not brand new because I've fixed them up, but yeah, that's just anti-corrosion stuff all over there. Check, no rust, nothing at all. Absolutely love it. Okay, so let's go ahead and put one of these radiator stays or whatever they're called. Yes, that's pretty cool. I'm really impressed with that. I just put some of the anti-corrosion stuff there, let it dry for a couple of days. So I've got some of that stuff on there. Could spray a little bit more in here actually. Oh, okay, let's leave it for now. Slide that in there. Actually allows it to slide in nicely. Okay, obviously I'd wait for the... If I was you, I'd let the paint cure properly before you do that, so the paint doesn't come off. Hashtag Dora the Restorer. It's pretty cool. Let me do the other side quick. Okay, cool. So the other side's in. Yep, that's all correct. That'll start threading in. Can we get my copper slip? Got to get the jar. Okay, so let's get our 12mm. Dip it in this jungle juice right here. Just put the... Yeah, I love the stuff. Pop a little bit around the edge just to get that. Let's get that sliding around there. Try not to rip off that fresh paint. It's come out so nice, man, seriously. Before I tighten it down too much, I'm just going to get the other side down because it looks a little bit skew. Okay, let's put some juice on it. Copper grease everywhere. Clean it up for you afterwards. Try and just, that's why I straighten these things. Put these things on straight. It's cool. Lift that one up. I don't want to put too much juice in it, but neither do I want the radiator to fall off. All happy medium there. Okay, and then we'll put the battery bit on. I don't think this lighting is going to be kind to me when I install these. I'm just going to show you all this now, because the battery base still in the sun. But look at that, guys! Literally nothing, no rust, nothing at all. Bolts are just perfect, corrosion free. Hashtag Dora the Restorer, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so let me attempt to install these then, while you guys are watching the funness. I can't even see. That's terrible. Okay. Smashed it. Okay, let's be honest, that's not going to stay there. So let's get this puppy dog in. Big dogs. Which way did that go then? Was it that way or this way?
Why are you fixing now?
I'm busy still doing my video for my car. Give me a sec, I'll pause. Okay, so the memory card corrupted there, guys, so sorry about that, but there we go. And there's the battery bay. Pretty cool, huh? So yeah, so once I've cleaned the engine bay, it'll look even better, but just getting those rusty bits off just makes it look so much sweeter. You know how we do, big dogs. We just keep going, keep mashing it, one bit by one bit. Eventually we're going to be fully restored. Hashtag Dora the Explorer. Hashtag speed. We love this stuff. Let's get this car on the road and just go. I need to snack up a couple more vehicles. I need to show them the power, show them the beast. I don't know if you guys seen that new Toyota. That thing's going to be a little monster, that new little four-wheel drive Yaris. But big paper, 30G. But yeah, it's going to be a little tasty when people are going to mod those. They're going to be insane. So can't wait for those to hit the road. But yeah, big dogs, tune in for a couple of other bits. I don't know what I'm going to do next, but yeah, just keep the videos coming.